So here's something I didn't really think that I was going to ever end up with. Not because it was super rare or anything, just because I didn't think I was ever going to pick up this game. Main reason being is that, like, it didn't really look super interesting to me. The only thing that I was really interested in was Star Fox and his R-Wing. So, while yes, I do have this game, the likelihood of me actually playing it is probably pretty low. But let's crack into this real quick and look at what we all came here to see. Or at least what I came here to see. So this is the special Switch edition of the game, obviously. This content that they included here being the Star Fox content as well as the R-Wing are not available on other systems because Nintendo. I don't know what this is. This is obviously, you know, instructions. But this looks something slightly more collectible. If you could call it that. It's probably just a poster, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I doubt that it could really be anything else. Yeah. You got your StarLink Battle for Atlas poster with pilots and ships and weapons and then all that sort of extra stuff. And here's a little StarLink branded poster. They probably could have given you some, like, a Star Fox poster or something like that. Anyway, here's the game. Oh, internet download required. Let's go ahead and get out some of this stuff. So I'm going to look at the ship last. So this is one of the weapon add-ons. Looks like this is some sort of... Is this fire? Actually, you know what? I got this poster. Yes, this is a heat blast weapon. You can tell because it's got a little flame, and that matches. So we got the flame weapon. I'm gonna break this. It's all packed in here so freaking tight. And then here is a frost vortex weapon. Looks like a sort of rocket launcher. Like, while this one sort of looks like it's like a laser or like a flamethrower type thing, this one actually just looks like a set of like cryo missiles. We have this is the actual game pilot. Looks like there's a little chip or piece of PCB. Yeah, it's got some connector ends on the back of that there, so that's where it actually connects to something. But looks like a standard Hero Man. Painting is okay. It's tiny. His face is surprisingly readable. So kudos to them for at least giving him like a proper face. And like the painting, again, it isn't terrible. Like they actually did a fairly good job with this. Let's pull out something else first. So this is the special Switch dock that is supposed to work with the game. You put your Joy-Con down in here. Looks like this is where the pilot plugs in. So this must be like the actual like base for the games, where like in other games like, you know, oh gosh, Infinity and the Spyro one. Like you put the things on there, it would read it. Like looks like that's what this actually does, but it actually plugs into them. Probably like it helps hold them in place too. Yes, it is. And here we have Fox McCloud himself, looking pretty good actually. I like the fact that they gave him all the detail, like the eyepiece, even like the tail is nice. Like I don't know, like he he's actually very well done. I'm a big fan of this one. The detail on the tail especially is quite nice. His face is a little bit derpy with the one eye and like the mouth slightly kind of, but no, he's a very nicely done figure. But let's get out the piece de resistance, which is that R-wing. So I want to say that this R-wing has been slightly modified because of the game itself, because the weapons actually clip on. I didn't actually even notice that they had like the little connector bits in there too, but weapons clip onto this, and I believe the wings come off. Yep, they do, and again, they have the connectors inside there as well. But as far as the R-wing goes, it actually looks pretty solid. I like it. I feel like they have these sort of flattened down where instead of having them... Oh my god, it actually does do... I'm like, it doesn't look very much like an R-wing. Now it does. That's actually cool. I like the fact that it actually works the way that I want it to. Yeah, because there you go. That's the R-wing. The wings don't move or anything like that. They come off, but still, that's pretty cool. Like, the cockpit has changed a little bit, but other than that, like, it even has, like, the... And obviously, I know it as, like, Lilith Wars, because I grew up in... I did high school in Australia, and that's what I played for the 64, so it's just, like, Lilith Wars. We have this cavity in here which is going to hold the pilot, but it's pretty cool. I'll probably just use this as like a stand for this. It's just going to be a statue holder. I'm going to have to play this game eventually just to find out what it's like, but let's go ahead and put this all together. So we got your pilot, so Fox McCloud, and then the will you stop it? Connector for the ship is down there. So the ship sort of like fits right over top of the base of the platform. And if you look inside through the windshield, you can sort of see Fox in there. It's a little bit too dark blue. But there you go. There is the R-wing. That's kind of neat. I like that. I managed to get this for a little bit of a discount, so that's sort of like the only reason why I picked it up. Let's see what it looks like when you put on the weapons. Oh, that doesn't look ridiculous at all. Apparently the special thing about this is that it actually has its own like laser weapon without having the other weapons attached to it. So it can actually still fire because it has like its own sort of dealie as far as weaponry goes. But I don't know, like the ship itself, it's actually built fairly well. It feels weak in the hinges here just because you know, the wings actually do come off. I wonder if you actually, yeah, there you go. Just build yourself like a rocket sled. I want like 4 pairs of these wings so they can just put like wing on wing on wing. Just make an absolute abomination of a ship. I'd do it. But anyway, there you go. That's enough of this. I'm done. I'm glad I got the ship. I'll play the game eventually. I'll probably stream it. I don't see why not. But anyway, see you guys later. Bye-bye.